All right, I'm here. It's Monday. I'm here. Yes, I'm a little bit late. Goodness gracious. You think the sky was falling for some of you, you know? Especially like I see King's advisors. Oh my god, he's super late. 13 minutes? 13 minutes. All right? 13 minutes. Come on, man. Not even. And I don't know what Jed is crying about. That dude, he's got a lot of nerve. Send me free stuff. Send me free stuff. And then he's like, "Oh, you're late." You got a lot of nerve coming in here doing that. Hey, listen, man, it was Jeremy's birthday yesterday. I had to stay up late and play Fortnite with him, you know? He didn't have any friends. Okay? He didn't have any friends. He's like, "Man, it's my birthday, man. Can you play some I just want to play some Fortnite with some people." And me and Beardo both showed up really late. That ought to tell you how his friends are. That ought to tell you. Uh Time change didn't really get me too bad, you know? That's all. Not too bad. If I didn't play Fortnite, I would be fine. I would be fine. That was the killer. One was like 1:20 in the morning when I was done. And then it's like, all right, I'm up. I'm up. Let's go. I might look a little Down syndrome today. That's all. Just a little bit. But I'm here. Look, I got the gigantic Donkey Kong cup of coffee. I should be ready to go. I should be ready to go. Hold on. Before I even start reading stuff, this is what I want to hear today. Jay got a job interview this morning. Wish me, man, can the chat? We got 200 beautiful people here that were not affected by the time change. Let's wish Ryan well. He's gonna get the job, man. Come on. Let's send him some good vibes. Right? Some good vibes, man. And let's get a good report back. You know? Oh. Wicked Virtues in the chat says good morning. She's got her coffee too. Y'all doing up so early? Might have a little puff. Got maybe after this show, I'll put a little cucumber slice under the eyeballs, you know? Wicked Virtue did send me something to share. Look at this thing. Look at this. I know I got super. You guys are incredible. Incredible chat as always. Incredible chat as always. Look at that thing, man. The alien egg face hugger life-size replica is now available on Amazon for $500. Wicked, did you put that on your wish list? Did you put that? Any ladies on here got this on their Amazon wish list for like men could buy, spend $500 on a ginormous face hugger? Cole Hauser says he's at the gym. Yeah. Yeah, but you weren't up playing Fortnite with the birthday boy till 2 in the morning. It has that effect on you. That's for sure. It takes its toll. Could you imagine someone buying this you know, risk it's in the chat, which reminds me I got to do my devotion. I usually do that before. All right, I was a little late. I didn't do my devotion before the show. I don't know what's going to happen today. I see that they put an Asian girl in there, to try to sell it. We were golfing all day. Yeah, thanks. That doesn't mean anything. Golfing all day. And no one told me about golfing. Dude, that is insanely that is just freaking big. That is like freaking big. Imagine like if you lived out in like in the country or somewhere it's like foggy, like today in Florida, it's a very foggy morning. You just had those set out outside randomly. you know? Oh, that's crazy. Is it still available? Hold on. Let me hit the link. Yeah, it is. Oh no, it's sold out. What? Freaking sold out. Yep. Oh well. Oh well. Pretty big though. The Amazon $500. Let's see if they have any other like pictures. Oh well, sorry ladies. Sorry. Sorry. Also this in Mexico. Look at this. This is pretty crazy. I thought this was like AI at first until like the mainstream media was taught. They call these things their nickname is like everything is freaking doomsday. I thought for sure this was AI.
So weird.
We got this kind of music here. They're just looking at it.
All right, Katie, it's coming.
We're gonna try to put it back in the ocean. Wait, let me turn the music down. Did they get it back? No. Sometimes things just she's out here. Look at these white people.
Hey, man.
They're out here drinking while a fish is struggling for his life. Did they get it? They didn't show the video of it. Like they're all just like, well, two of them washed up. There's the other one right there. I've never seen one of those things in my life, dude. Oh, they did. There's a longer video somewhere. Okay, okay. That's pretty wild. There's a lot of history with these type of fish. Like, look how like a lot of people say that. Well, not a lot of people, but in like the pirate historian books, these were the type of fish that the pirates thought they saw mermaids because when they get up and the moon shines off of them and all that stuff, kind of crazy. But they're also called the doomsday fish. Two massive deep sea oarfish washed up on the shore. And I'm like, the fact that they're hold on, where's the doomsday? Yeah, here we go. Basically, if you see these things like if you see these things like It's certain. There it is. Often called the doomsday fish, can grow up to 30 feet long. Basically, they were saying like if you see a fish like that, there's nothing but doom and gloom around you. Doom and gloom. Radio man wasp coming in hot with $100 donation. What the heck? The pirates of old probably thought those were like mermaids when the moon would glisten on there when they would the way that they would swim. Not to look like feet. Two oarfish washing ashore in the same location on the same day has happened fewer than a handful of times in recorded history. Oarfish live 1,000 meters depths with pressure 100 times greater than the surface. They grow 11 meters, making them the longest bony fish alive. Mm. The doomsday fish label comes from Japanese folklore. Coastal communities observe the oarfish surfacing, preceding major earthquakes. Scientists initially dismissed this. Two appearing simultaneously may mean nothing, or it may mean deep ocean is registering something. Oh man, everything is doom and gloom, man. Bro, Twitter has become I got supers. I'm coming. I promise. I got Twitter has become the most. Where did I? Where is this? Hold on. Twitter has become the most doom and gloom thing I have ever seen. It's been awful this past 2 weeks on Twitter or X or whatever. Scroll through X and it's nothing but doomsday posts. S&P closed. Everyone posting the same chart like it's the apocalypse. I mean, she was talking about money, and I was like, it's bad. The sky's falling apparently every day. Yeah. Gotta admit, gotta limit the time here. You'll believe the world is constantly on fire. It's bad, dude. It's bad. All right, where are we? I gotta catch up. You guys are being pretty cool. Hold on. Where are we? Where are we, Jay? Where are we? Woke up a little late. At least we're honest about it. You know? Oh my gosh, Jay. What the heck? My Twitter now that I criticize Twitter, my Twitter's acting up. Isn't that wonderful? Oh well. Such is life. It's all dark. Is it working for everybody else? Hold on, let me reset it. Golly, man. Problems on a Monday. Go figure. Problems on a Monday. All right, you know what then? I'm just gonna do this till we can figure it out. Whatever. We'll do the old just let me share the Patreon screen. All right. My Twitter's so far working okay. All right. It's probably wait, let me reopen it. Okay, it's fine now. All right, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a Monday. I can only assume Jay has his usual time management issue this morning. Pretty usual. Pretty usual. So I got to tell you guys, this week and next week, the show is going to be a little wonky, man. It's going to be a little wonky. It's going to be a little wonky because good friends are already in town for MegaCon. And we got stuff happening here and there and everywhere, and everybody's in their underwear. I mean, it's like all over the place. So tonight, late tonight, I'll be out late tonight again. So if I'm an hour late tomorrow, sure, blame Cole. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying. We can blame him. Why not? Can Jay see me? A little wonky like Forrest Whitaker's eye. Tomorrow might be a show, might not be a show. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be these 2 weeks are gonna be crazy, dude. It's gonna be crazy. Your shows have been wonky since 2018. You know what, brother? You don't even support. You just show up and criticize. Shame on you, Fox. JD I blame the time change. I do too, I do too. I do too. Max Meeks says, here's a 2. Thanks, brother. You didn't have to do that, but you did. Real Nick Nero says, this is a professional podcast. Bro, we trying here, man. We trying here. Jay says I complain about stuff, but I don't. You literally just complained about me. Spirit, you said, Jay says I complain about stuff. You literally just complained about me that I said something. Is Jay starting to fall off? Man, I fell off like 10 years ago. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You can be late as you want. Closet for 2. Jay's channel's under attack. No, man. Just blame Canada. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We convert you with a giant cup of This is what I get when I don't wake up early enough to take a morning constitutional walk. Have a little devotion, Now Spirit is complaining that I don't know the definition of the word complain after he says I never complain. This guy right here. I tell you. She had a big cup of coffee. Mexican Iron Man says, late due to morning. Welcome to the Rebellion Executive Council briefing. That's right. We had a meeting of the minds. And the conclusion of that meeting is Jay was a little sleepy. Kevin Cron gifted 5 memberships to the channel on a crazy Monday stream. Meeting of the minds, so Jay wasn't there. Hey, man. This J-Light saving time switch is a real kick in the balls. Jay saying it's not too bad. Well, try on the West Coast. All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. All right. My feeling on this whole time change is that now they shouldn't change it. Keep it like this. They shouldn't change it. Jay, look at this. Look at this guy right here. Hold on. Look at this guy. Jay, you started early. All right, B-Man, you're not from America. Let me tell you something. America is the greatest country in the entire planet. There's hands down, there's nothing better. But every now and then we still are stuck in some old traditions. And one of those traditions, B-Man, is that we decide to change the time in America twice a year. Not everybody does it, but a lot of states do it. So while you're celebrating the regular time of the world, B-Man, us here in America, we decided that we wanted to shift the old time back a little bit. So I didn't really start early. It's technically the same time that I always start, but we decided to just screw up everybody's schedule just to see what would happen. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. I'm still trying to figure out what daylight is saving time from. Wasn't it for the farmers or the war, right? It was one of the two. Was it farmers or the war? Which one was it? It was for war. What was it for the war for? It was for both the war and farming. Okay. Okay. A farming war. Well, we're not at war. And farmers got new technology now. They'll be okay. Yeah, I don't get it. So now all the live streams, B-Man, and everybody else that doesn't live in America, they've all been shifted for the most part. Except for those pesky states that said, we're not changing time, so you got to deal with us. Oh, it's so weird, right? Farmers need to do better. Dang. All right, where was I? Thundarius for 5. This time next week, I'll be on a flight to Orlando. Would love to link up early before the con. If you had a few minutes, got something kind of cool. I do think what's today? Monday? You're gonna be down a little early. This is an unofficial. I don't know if we're gonna be there yet. I don't know if we're gonna be there yet. So this is unofficial, but maybe Wednesday night we might be at City Walk. I don't know yet. Apparently, people started telling Jeremy in his chat that there's a meetup Wednesday night. And Jay's doing it. I'm like, all right, canceled. I'm not doing it because that's not what I said. So Jeremy's calling me and all. He's like, "What's this thing on Wednesday?" I was like, "There's nothing on Wednesday." So it was just a suggestion. So I don't know for sure. We'll see. But yeah, like just start sending emails and we'll see what's going on. I'm linking up with some people early, taking a day or two from working. Haven't done that since the last of April, says Thundarius. Wednesday night at Cowfish, Jay's paying. No, your mom is paying. So don't start them rumors. I ain't gonna be there then. I ain't gonna be there. Well, this chat is wild today. He said, "My mom, poor woman." Now experience complaining of doing a mama joke. This guy complains about everything, dude. I'm 6 chapters into the book Enemy of Mankind. Bro, you started early. We were starting till Wednesday. Brimstone says, so meet up Wednesday. Oh. Use my super chat money to pay. Yeah, I'll pass. Spider Unlimited just finished the book. Hey, what did you think? You guys like it? You like it so far, Insomniac? If you don't know what we're talking about, we started like I said, I wanted to start like I guess a book club. Is that what it was? We're reading something together. Of course, the first book is a pirate book. You know, we'll do all kinds of stuff. It just helps me stay accountable and making sure that I take time to like. I need to be reading every day. So it's pretty cool. And that was the first book. Did you like it? Are we enjoying it or is it not good? If you're already finished and somebody else is like six chapters in, it must not be terrible or boring. At least that's what I think. Yes, man, if you pick up a read and it's deathly boring, it's like you're fighting to get through it. What a morning live stream. And there's Spirian who never complains about anything. Thundera says I can't read unless they're pictures. I respect that. I respect that. And look at Watts with a $100 donation. All big things we love fund except the alien face hugger. The alien face hugger. Yeah, I don't want that in my house. You can only imagine if you had a little bit too much wine one night, or you wake up in the middle of the night startled, and then you see a giant face. Oh, dude, I can only imagine how like crazy that would be for your life. Dang, this turned out to be a hangout stream, to be honest with you. Wasp, thank you. We're gonna see Wasp at MegaCon. We're gonna see Wasp. I've got the Predator helmet on my wall. Says Big Phrase. I don't believe you. The alien face hugger could be a bit clingy. Wasp, thank you. Holy crap.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cornboy with a super sticker. Shout out. Radio Chimps has criticized tax. Risk It re-ups his membership. Thank you. Reparations for Kohlhauser tax for 2. JB says it's always professional and special. JB was in the Fortnite stream last night. That's pretty wild. And he's up this morning. Look at that. Jay needs a stuffed sand crane to pop out of his alien egg to truly scare him. Man, I think that will be the day I set the house on fire if I see that thing. I see Nerd Slap over on Kick. Predon Corp sent some kicks over there. Got a couple people on Rumble. Rumble's quickly dying a quick grave over there, I tell you. Jay, explain the farmer daylight savings myth in a pirate voice. You really asked me to do that and just random, huh? Spirit. And Jeanette gifted a membership all the way from South Africa. Insomniac for 5. The intro was hard to get through, but past that, it's been good. The preface reminded me of Beetlejuice, that things really Like that thing reads like stereo instructions. Oh no, don't tell me it's that bad. I heard good things about that book. Well, I start on Wednesday. Spirit putting up with JTAC. Oh man. Book report when? Yeah, I need to do a book report, huh? All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see what we got. Sports ball. I predicted this, and I'm glad that this is happening. Shout out Spirit. He's a good guy, and he's a Florida man. He could take it. Wait, let me get this out of the way. My Dolphins are releasing Tua. Thank God. It's time to go. It's time to go. I wanted the Dolphins to fire everyone. Everyone. Fire everyone. Take their decent players and trade them for draft picks. Just hit the reset button. Nothing's working. We've informed Tua that he will be released at the start of the new year. Tua had one of the biggest freaking contracts known to mankind in NFL. What was the Dolphins thinking, man? They weren't. Ryan says Jay and X-Wing Co-op Return of the King game stream tax. Is that a real thing? Me and X-Wing would argue and fight the entire time. And then go out and get a pork chop sandwich. Cornboy for 2 agreeing with J-Tax. Shout out Corn. I still love your avatar, by the way. I love the Dolphin. I ain't one of them bandwagon fans. You know, I ain't one of them. I stick with my sorry team that they just suck every year. They're awful. Every freaking year. And I'm like, you know, if they don't do a full, and they never do a full reset. Ever. They never do a full reset. They always like, oh, we'll just put a little player here and a little player there. They have got to like nuke everyone and start over. Everyone's got to go. This was a big deal. I'm glad. Get everyone out of here. They're not even trading him, dude. They're just letting him go. That ought to tell you something. Imagine being a Browns fan. Hey, we're kind of in the we're kind of in the same boat. Tua's first year, we went to the playoffs and got crushed by Kansas City. Kind of in the same boat. That was the last time we did anything great. I respect that, Jay, a true fan. Yeah. A lot of bandwagon people out there. Oh, Lady Marine. Excuse me, Lady Aaron Z. Lady Marine is over there. Lady Marine is here. You're gonna love we're shipping out your stuff on Tuesday. I'll send you the tracking ID. Us Bills fans have suffered. Wait a minute. I don't want to hear it about Bills fans. You guys always are like one game away from a Super Bowl championship every year. Miami doesn't even make it. Eldridge had the pork chop sandwich. I will pass. Yeah, good call. Good call. Will Daughter's Revenge be shipping soon? I wouldn't surprise me if it's out of my hands, brother. It's out of my hands. I'm assuming it's shipping today or tomorrow. That's next time you see Ripa, ask him. Dolphins and Cowboys are in the same league. Dolphins aren't as bad as the Jets or Brown. We're pretty bad, dude. We're pretty bad. We might win 6 games a year while the Browns win 4. That's pretty much what it is. Pretty much what it is. At this point, Brimstone, it's like we finished the pre-orders. It's the shipping company. It's in their hands, you know. We haven't won a chip since the 70s, bro. Same with the Dolphins. The Dolphins haven't won anything since the 70s. It's embarrassing. Aren't you closer to Jacksonville than Miami? I used to live in Miami, so you know. I used to live in Miami. Let's see. We also have let's just go to the MegaCon stuff real quick. You would assume I would have that ready to go. That's what happens when I am a little bit late. Just a little bit late. Where is the all right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. I just would like to see a Super Bowl. I'd like to see a Super Bowl win in my lifetime. That's all. I got to see the Miami Heat win a couple. You know, they had a super team. I ain't gonna lie, but it sure was fun. It was fun when you lived in Miami and the super team was winning. It was great. We were hated by everybody. That made it even better. So I ain't even gonna lie. I've seen the hockey. We've won in hockey multiple times in hockey. I would love to go to I've been to a NBA Finals game with the Heat when they beat the Thunder. I've been to a World Series when the Marlins beat the Yankees. I went to that. I went to. I'm waiting for the Dolphins to make a Super Bowl, and then I'll go, unless I die. I didn't really go to a hockey thing, but I watched it on TV. That's not really my sport, but Florida's been doing okay. World Series. We have Tampa Bay's won Super Bowls with Tom Brady. We got that. The hockey championships keeps going back and forth from Florida to Tampa. So, you know, the past 6 years, we're getting a little bored of winning here in Florida. NBA championships, no problem. Got plenty of those. That was cool. The Hurricanes, I don't really like and that's enough football talk, but the college football system's a little broken now that they're paying players and players can stay in college. I don't know how that works. Players can stay in college for 7 years now. The heck is that all? I don't know. But I like all things Miami. That's just how I grew up. MegaCon Orlando Geeks and Gamers, the importance of pop culture, featuring Jeremy, Gary, Drinker, Ripa, and Ryan. They'll be on a stage at 10 o'clock to 11. 10:15 to 11. I'm not even on the poster, man. Not even on the poster. Oh, yeah, I saw those. The ESPN 30 for 30. Yeah, that was pretty good. When you going to City Walk, Jay? I don't know, bro. I have no plans, bro. I don't know why you keep asking. Go ask Jeremy. That's who you want to see. Laughing man. Are you on the panel? I am not. This is the panel right here. This is the panel right here. What am I going to say on the panel anyway? Hold on. Let me pull this up. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, does that look? Yeah. Um, the main event from 10:15 a.m. till, man, it's early. The Geeks and Gamers panel is in room W205C. Look at all these ads. Oh yeah, later on Saturday we have an official G&G meetup at Pat O'Brien's at Universal City Walk. I'll be there, laughing man. Jeremy, Ryan, Gary, Eric, July, Jay. Hey, they got my name in there. Beardo and the Critical Drinker will be there to hang out with our wonderful community, and we'll have plenty of G&G merch for sale at the meetup with a variety of apparel, including shirts and hats featuring the Geeks and Gamers mascot, IDOT. Hey. What? Is that it? Wait, this got it. What? I thought there was more than that. Hold on. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Thursday, March 19th, Jeremy and Gary from Nerdrotic will be at the Rippaverse booth from 4 to 5 p.m. 5:30 to like 7 is the Daughter's Revenge. Like the Daughter's Revenge signing, I guess. We're all gonna be in pirate costumes. Me, X-Wing, our artist, all that's like a few others from like the pirate podcast panel. They're all gonna be there. We're all gonna be there dressed as a pirate. So uh met Jeremy twice. I hung out with Ryan like 3 or 4 times. I've seen Gary. Never met you, Jay. It's highly disappointing. 5:30 to 7. Yeah. Yeah, I got to get that information over to the G&G calendar so um that they'll have that uploaded. And I think after me is Bro Science. Bro Science. After the Daughter's Revenge, the Bro Science boys will be there. Blaine, X-Wing, yeah, and Beardo. All that's on Thursday. Jay putting himself down so he can have breathing room at a con. What the freak was that just came in here? John Ambler with the snipe of the spammer. I like, what the freak? Why would you spam that? Actually, his name is Trollbot. Trollbot came in and said that. There you go, Trollbot. Here's the attention you ordered. Something about a toilet kisser. I don't know. It was a combined effort, says John. They got him quick. I thought they man, what a lazy show this is today. I thought they had like a map. They did not have a map. Mm. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be all right. All right, on a serious note, laughing man. On a serious note, and Spirian and all. I don't know. I'm trying to make it to City Walk Wednesday. We'll put all jokes aside. I want everyone to have a good time. I do want to meet everybody. I want to hang out. I promise you, brother, and like everybody else, like I will have that. I will have that information by Friday of this week. I'll have that information Friday this week. The only issue I don't want to like say for sure is because things are changing so quickly. And it looks like I'm going to be working with like some of the talent at MegaCon, so I might have to be at a meeting Wednesday night, so I might not make it. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing. So I'll take serious I'll be serious for a minute. Forget that first hour. And I want to say shout out to all the amazing lurkers, all the cool people that are just hanging out watching this disaster of a morning show. As Jay just fumbled around, was late, messed up, criticized, complained, and attacked the chat for a good 45 minutes. But now we're back on track. I've got to make some announcements. Take a deep breath, Jay. You got this. Let's all right, here we go. Let's get it going. Wake up. All right. I'm all caught on supers. Cool. All right, we're good. We're good. I should know everything by Friday if we're gonna, and I'll announce it on the show exactly if I plan on being at City Walk Wednesday night with like a few people that are already in town. God, excuse me. I hope it shouldn't be an issue. You know, like around 7 or 8 o'clock, something like that. So, and I probably would just hang out at the Margaritaville, just sitting outside, like having some chips and salsa and everything, a Bahama Mama, and just like, hey, what's up? And Thursday, of course, Jeremy and Gary will be at the Rippaverse booth. I will be at the Rippaverse booth dressed as a pirate. Everybody who's dressing like a pirate that day, that Thursday, come to the booth and hang out. We're going to take some photos. We're going to do a couple videos with everybody. We're going to do all that stuff. So it's going to be awesome Thursday. And Thursday's not so crowded. So everybody could just kind of hang out at the table and everything. There should be Daughter's Revenge books for sale there as well. I'm hoping hey, fingers crossed. It's out of Ripa's hands. It's out of my hands. It's in the hands of the printers. So hopefully there's no, you know, hopefully there's no issues with what's going on in the world that the printers, I don't know. Hopefully they're not backed up or a machine breaks or something like that. That's the worst part of all this. It's like the printers. Or it's like the other thing too, it's, we don't want something where they might have made a mistake, What are you going to do? What can you do? What if you get the books back from the print shop and they printed it wrong and it's like, well, it is what it is, We'll still be there hanging out. It's like, what are you going to do? There's a lot of factors in play. Parts are coming from Iran. Oh, dude. Oh. What are you going to do, These books need to be shipped out this time in time for MegaCon. I agree with you. That is the reason why we ended the campaign early. We only did 30 days. So, fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed like X-Wing's toes. Hey, listen, if something happens, it's like it's out of my hands. I hope everything works out great. it's going to be really foolish because that Friday, um, that Friday will be at the Nine Line Apparel. Is anybody planning on coming to the Friday Nine Line Apparel hangout? There should be books there too. That's free. Nine Line Apparel in Daytona. Bruce is trying to. Risket's gonna go. Spirian's gonna go. Wasp could be there. Mark. Retro Collective, my brother, 50-50. Laughing Man says no car for MegaCon, and then after hours event is Friday starting at 5. Yeah, so we're gonna hang out in Daytona, go to Buc-ee's, maybe get some lunch. Donna's gonna be there. There's gonna be a discount in the entire store. At least they'll have like some special Rebellion merch, I think. If for some crazy reason the books are not printed in time. Yeah. But it'll be cool, man. Dude, you get to go to Nine Line, then Buc-ee's, and then Twin Peaks. That would have been awesome. Yeah, I figured we could all like stumble over to Twin Peaks and just eat. And then we'll all head back to Universal. We'll all head back to Universal and we'll all hang out at the after hours event. So that'll be cool. Won't be able to make the Nine Line meetup, but that's fine. I was curious if anybody would show up. Jay, go through the con etiquette. Just brush your teeth, man. Just brush your teeth and take a shower. And make sure your clothes are kind of clean. They don't stink. You know? Okay. Wasp is getting a job application at Twin Peaks. All right. You know? It'll be cool because, like, if you guys go there and buy a shirt, the money's going to help the Nine Line Foundation to help veterans. So we're doing a little bit of good. I know not everybody's coming up there with a ton of money. One shirt, you know, it does not go to me at all. I don't get $1 for any shirt sold or whatever. We're kind of doing that for a way that we could help veterans, you know, something like that. So it'll be cool. Even if my shirts are in store, I get nothing. Anything that's being bought goes straight to help veterans. So that's why there's going to be a store discount. You know, I may try to have someone snag me a shirt so I can still help him. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This has been a crazy live stream. It's almost 500 people. And we're just like, we haven't gone over anything. Razor burn is correct. Take plenty of vitamin C and avoid the con crud. Most people get sick at these cons. Yeah, don't get sick. So that's Friday. It's gonna be great, man. I don't know if they're gonna have these shirts there or what, but like it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah, everybody's like posting stuff in there. Listen, Florida is warm. Like the cold days are behind us, so you're gonna sweat. Okay. Hand sanitizer's your friend. Dude wipes are your friend. Chewing gum is your friend. Okay. Scrub your body. Don't be like, I'll just sit and cool off. No. Shower, please. Especially some of y'all gonna be walking Universal all day and then they like, oh, come in for a hug. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. No, they don't do that. Do not hit on any of the ladies that are there. They're there to have a good time. Don't be hitting on Wasp. Don't be hitting on Krista. Don't be hitting on Steph. Don't be hitting on Wicked if she's there. I don't even know if she's coming. X-Ray Girl. Don't be hitting on them, okay? If you make them feel uncomfortable, that's your one-way ticket out. I know a lot of guys in these chat will be like, all right, no. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. What if they hit on us? Buddy. Buddy. You guys are talking like true con nerds at this point, okay? Chris is going to hit on me when I see her. I know it, buddy. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in real quick here, all right? Let's just let's just bring it in. He can dream, Jay. I get it. I get it. The only reason why we bring that up is because on a serious note, there has been a few times where there's been a couple creepy people. All right. Okay. And we don't want that. We don't want the ladies to be like, I'm not going because I don't feel safe or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants that. Everybody wants them all there. It hasn't happened, but every now and then the guy has a little too much to drink, and they're like, oh, I know, they're looking at me. And it's like, okay, no, they're not looking at you. Just go have a good time. Just have a good time. I could tell Wasp wants me by the way she ignores me. You know what's sad, reality chat? You know what's sad is that some guys actually think like this. They got like some high autistic thinking, and I'm gonna hit on Quarter Black Garrett. Yeah, that's okay. We just said ladies. Just let the ladies have a good time. Let the ladies have a good time. Let them not be weird out where they just leave early. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying. You guys get what I'm saying. You guys get what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, Steph liked a Twitter post I made. She wants to date me. No, that's not what it means. Not what it means. Jeremy's fair game. Go for it. Not all autistic people are weird, Jay. For some reason, you must be autistic if that's exactly what you heard me saying, because I didn't say that. I said there was maybe one that was hyper autistic. And that's okay. We want you. We want them there. We're not saying that if you're autistic, don't come to the con. You're making stuff up, man. Come on. Come on. We have to protect the ladies, though. That's all I'm saying. What if they hit on us? I've only been to one con, and even I know that's a stupid question. Seriously, though, I agree, Jay. Guy, please don't leave. Yeah, it's all good. Way to crush my dream, Jay. I don't care. Listen, if you don't think I'm a little autistic, then you haven't been around me much. So I'm speaking to my people. My dyslexic, autistic, I can't even read people. That's who I'm talking to. I don't know about you. If you guys are taking that as a personal attack, come on now. Come on now. Tickle fight with Beardo. Hey, man, that's all I'm saying. I'm a lot autistic. Catch up, bro. Won't be hitting on anyone. One is more than enough. JD advance. I wasn't picking on anyone. I hope we have a room filled with autistics. Come on. Looks like you got out of New York just in time. Yeah. It's kind of sad. The thing about like New York, that it's kind of sad because a lot of the doom and gloom that's on Twitter about New York wasn't, at least not where I was. That's all I'm saying. And it was cool to be in Times Square and see all the commotion. Would I want to live there? No. Could it get worse? Probably. I get defensive because I have two with it. Sorry. All right, bro, defend them, man. But I just want you to hear me. Like, I wasn't like saying if you're autistic, don't come. That's ridiculous. I was saying we had an incident a few years ago with someone that was like hyper autistic. That's all. And they just were a little creepy. And it just was kind of like, you just gotta like just put some space in there, you know? They were like hovering. And we didn't kick them out and we didn't embarrass them or anything like that. It was just more like, hey, just take a one step back. You know what I mean? Like, that's all it was. Listen, the truth is you can't be you have to be careful. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be careful at the end of the day, you have to be a little careful because we've highlighted incidents that's happened to like people. You know what I mean? Like it's scary out there. Just look up influencers murdered. Like, it's terror. I hate to be that guy, but it's really sad that some of these people can't even go out in public because they're afraid that you know how many death threats I get? Imagine what Jeremy and Ryan get and Ripa. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is just like, you have to keep your head on keep your head on a swivel, you know? That's all. I wasn't like picking on autistic people. So remember what happened to Melanie Mac? Yeah. You get threats. You haven't been here when I like showed all the death threats that came my way. It's weird. Now it's probably working. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so don't think I was like picking on like I was saying that people were, be nice and courteous and have it. That's basically all I'm saying. Didn't mean to get like all deep into it. It was just we were just, I try not to highlight people that like say like stuff like that. Like, I hope you die and I'm coming to kill you. Like, because I don't want to give them the attention. Every now and then we talk about it. I don't want to give them like the attention because then they'll keep doing it because they're getting the attention. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, yeah, like just let them go. Um, in all seriousness, Jay, I'm glad you are being upfront about this. I want to have better etiquette next time meet up. I eventually go, hey, listen, nothing's probably going to happen. Everything's going to be fine. Everybody's going to have a great time. A lot of it's just jokes, you know. We don't want anyone to listen. The thing is, you're meeting people for the first time. It's going to be great. And like we joke a little bit because maybe out of like what have I done 5 or 6 of these already? There was like maybe one person that smelled bad and you just remember that and you're like, dude, maybe if they got a little if they're reminded to take a shower and take deodorant. You guys have been to cons before. There's some people that stink. You don't want that. You know? I don't want that. That's all because we want you to have a great time. And we want the ladies to have a good time. You know? Imagine if there was an incident. Thank God there wasn't like a serious incident, you know? That's all. Okay, everybody, you guys can tag Brandon and ask him when the Daughter's Revenge books will be shipping out. Like that's the guy right here. He's in my chat. JB says, I just went to Hollywood Studios, bro. We had some stinkers in front of us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, a lot of it's just jokes, but you know. This is Brandon from the Rippaverse. Feel free to tag him and be like, where's my freaking book, bro? Brandon shows up and you had to bombard him with questions. Oh man, it's all love, man. Everybody have a good time. Did you see the Iranian women's soccer team refused to sing for the supreme leader in Australia and being forced to go back to Iran to be punished? No, I'm a little out of the news loop. That's why we're just talking a bunch of weirdness today. Just probably talking stuff. Um, are you helping anyone at the con this year? It looks like it's a good chance I think I'm working with Orlando Bloom. So Jim, about to send you a text. Oh boy. Oh no. Can I show it on stream, Brandon? Can I show it on stream? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the first look at the Daughter's Revenge books that made it and are being shipped whenever. Yo, look at that. I don't know when they're being shipped, but at least we know we got them, right? Man, I want someone to take a nice video of like the foil cover. Look at that. Are they pretty, Brandon? Are they nice? Do they look good? Yo, Yellow Flash. Do they look good, Brandon? They look great. They look great. That's what I love to hear. Oh, that's exciting, man. That's exciting. We were just going over a little con etiquette for 2 hours and trying to answer questions. Mm-mm-mm. Shipping soon. We have to get new bags for them because these are not standard size books. Ah, I got it. Oh yeah, they're a little bit bigger. We made the size a little bit bigger to resemble the older style pirate books. So they look like that's why they look a little like they're older. Like they're from like the 70s, you know? So I just screwed up everything with the change in book size. I didn't even think about that. Oh well. But yeah, be cool. That's why we did the coloring that way to kind of like match like the older style books. So Spearing gifted a membership. Thank you. It'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Please don't smell of corn chips and poo at the con, says Beetle Johnson. Probably a good idea. This live stream has been a little different, I'll say. A little different. Space Rebel said that's actually cool, Jay. Reminds me of the size of the 2000. Yeah, yeah. So we did that on purpose, but we probably screwed everything up with shipping and everything else. Are you helping anyone at the con? Like I said, I think I'll be with Orlando Bloom on Saturday. That's why I'm not at the panel or anything. So, me and Will Turner hanging out, talking pirates. Good old Will Turner. Just a couple of dudes being bros. You know what I mean? Someone said you mean Legolas. He's just an old friend of mine. Hey Jay, can we still buy the books? Yes, you can. They just won't ship. They won't ship in this first run, but you can still get them. You can still get Achromatic Chronicles as well. That's what I love about Ripicen. I love it. It's like they always keep some extras for people that are buying more, and if they sell out, they'll get a little bit more just to keep them in the stock. So I can constantly sell them. I love it. I freaking love it. It doesn't get better than that. Great company, man. I put a lot of stress on that company. It's my fault. What are the origins of your name, Drunk 3PO? It's the stupidest thing ever. Years ago, some buddies of mine that that we've all kind of like separated and done our own thing. Years ago, we had a Star Wars podcast, and we all had stupid Star Wars names. I don't even like C3PO. It was just a stupid thing. Like it was just stupid. We were on somebody else's channel. What? It wasn't. I didn't even have my own channel. We were just called. I thought it was funny. We did a podcast, and I just had my name as Jay, and everybody had their name as whatever, like Bill, Jay, Greg. And we were like, wouldn't it be funny to see C3PO drunk and in Star Wars? Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna call myself. And then the next guy was like, wouldn't it be funny if like we did? Yeah, that was it. That was freaking it. Had nothing to do with nothing. I did not expect it to like blow up. Like I didn't expect any of that. And it stuck. Yeah, I tried to change it forever, but I was like, no, man, it's a funny name. That's all it was. So we did a show on Fridays. It wasn't even on. I didn't even have a YouTube channel back then. It was through Google Hangouts. And what happened was Galaxy's Edge was being built. The Star Wars, the name of the podcast, I couldn't even tell you. It was like First Fridays or something stupid. It was done. We went live to like 4 people. We thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. It was just a hobby while I was like dealing with stuff. So we went live for like 2 hours. We just talked Star Wars, and Galaxy's Edge was being built in Disney. What a live stream this is. Just talking about nothing. So Disney was building the Star Wars land, and I had 4 or 5 friends, 4 or 5 people that I knew that were working on it, and they were feeding me information. And someone in the chat, one of the persons were like, "You should start your own channel and talk about this stuff." And I did. I was like, "Oh yeah, Drunk 3PO channel." I laughed. I thought it was funny. I was like, "No one's gonna watch." And then I started feeding information about Galaxy's Edge, and it took off because nobody had that information but me. And a lot of people, my channel was getting like trashed because people thought I was just making stuff up. They were like, "How does this guy know?" Like, and one of the bigger ones was Collider. These retards from Collider thought I was lying and making stuff up. I didn't know YouTube etiquette back then. I didn't know any of that stuff. And it was freaking Slash Film news article that trashed me. Freaking trashed me in one of their articles saying this guy just makes stuff up. The biggest thing that I said that got everybody upset was I was the first to report. I had like 50 subs, dude. I had like nothing. I was the first to report that there was going to be no Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, basically no Darth Vader in Galaxy's Edge. And these Disney Star Wars fans they lost their mind over that video. That's when Jeremy found me. They lost their freaking mind. And I'm calling my friend. I'm like, "Bro, these people are murdering me on YouTube right now." And he's like, the guys that were building are like, "I'm telling you, that's what's coming. It's just going to be sequel trilogy." And no one believed me. Collider, none of them. And again, I am a nobody. I am a nothing. Not even 100 subs. Wasn't monetized. My videos were terrible. Nothing. Thumbnails were terrible, but yet it made such a big stink. You know? And Jeremy was out here like he messaged me. He's like, "Is that true?" I was like, "That's what they're telling me." And man, I was like, "Well, if it's not true, whatever." Like at the time, I was like, "I don't care about whatever. Who are these?" That's the first time in my life I was called a Nazi and a misogynist and a racist. I was like, "What? What?" Well, these people attacked me, and Jeremy came to my defense. I didn't even know who Jeremy was. Well, he used me to make videos that made him money. Put it that way. I wasn't even a part of G&G, but then we just kind of like he invited me on a couple live streams to like talk about Galaxy's Edge, and sure the freak enough, Galaxy's Edge opened. No Han, no Luke, no Vader. And do you think any one of those retards reached back out and said that guy was right? That guy was right. That guy was right. Any one of them? And then you know what really happened? The freaking Star Wars hotel. Same people were working on the hotel were feeding me information. Oh, those video days, man. I was making 2 videos a day back then. Wasn't really doing many live streams, but it just because I lived in the area. It had nothing to do with like definitely not my video quality. I was just very lucky. I'm telling people they're gonna charge $8,000, and I got the same people came after me again. They're like, "There's no way they're gonna do that. There's no way they're gonna do that. There's no way they're gonna do that." I was right again. Do you think any one of those retards came back to say this guy was right again? You want to know what the big one was? Before Gina Carano and Ryan and Gary and Jeremy all gave me like this massive shout out on FNT because they couldn't believe it, but they knew I was right. The same people that worked on the Star Cruiser, they told me, they said Luke Skywalker's going to be in Mandalorian season 2. I had that information 6 months before the season aired. And I told him, I was like, this is what's coming. This is what's going to happen. Ryan's like, there's no way they're going to pull Luke in. I'm like, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. And Ryan gave me a huge shout out on everything. Like, shout out Drunk 3PO. He was right 6 months before it happened. I was like, if they only would listen to me. No one listened to me back then. Oh, well. And then Gina, then the whole Gina thing happened. The rest is history. But here we are today. You know, here we are today. Now I'm kind of like, we're older now. I just like talking retro stuff. That's it. I don't. We still don't listen to you, Jay. I respect it. Did you? We got that one. Ace Liberty for 5. Hail Jay and Chad, finally back from the hospital and back to work. This dude goes to the hospital, gets his arm cut off, re-sewed back on, and then goes to work. What a freaking Chad. Thank you to everyone that prayed for me. I'll try to get on Patreon and respond to everyone. What a freaking Chad. Spider Unlimited for 5. Gentlemen, chivalry goes a long way. Be polite and have fun. Yes. Easy, man. That's easy money right there. Remember when they thought you were Yellow Flash? I'm trying to forget that, okay? That was the worst 6 months ever. All of Yellow Flash's haters just went after me for 6 months. They called me ugly. Ugly! Ugly. I sat at Yellow Flash's booth and I made like a Down syndrome face on purpose. Right? They took that picture and they made thumbnails with that face. I was like, what are you doing? CG87343 becomes a member. Look at that on YouTube. Can we order the Canadian Bear onesie from Ripasa? No, you got to talk to Krista about that. Oh, and now look at me and Orlando Bloom. We'll be hanging out. What a crazy road this has been. What a wild ride, I tell you. What a wild ride. Never thought in a million years this is where we'd be and what I'd be doing ever. The Gina Carano thing was crazy. Working at the conventions, all that stuff. And to have a live stream where I talk about absolutely nothing for almost 2 hours is crazy. 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 Jay, where did you get that mug? Epic Universe, baby. Epic Universe. Yeah, that's the 3 phases of Drunk 3PO. But I like where the Drunk 3PO channel is at, like right now. I like that where I'm talking retro stuff, old movies, games, stuff like that. Like Mo is perfect. Like we fit. Like I think because we're kind of like we're in that Gen X style, and it's like I think we fit perfectly. I love it. Cole Hauser's a great addition to the Mixer show with all his collection. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. So that's just where we are. It's been a crazy ride. Listen, those early days, I don't even know if people even care to hear it. Those early days of YouTube, it's like if you want to like make it in YouTube, it is I'm no one special, but man, it is like you've got to make videos, man. That there's just no way around it. You have got to make videos. You've got to make videos. What's the movie for the hangover tonight? Man, the old, what is it? The Spartacus from what, 1950 or 1930? What year did that come out? Anybody remember? Library of Fox says, I love that you didn't rebrand. The Drunk 3PO channel almost turned into this. I almost was like 1960. I almost was like, let me close the door on that Drunk 3PO thing, like Star Wars and everything else. The Acolyte was like the highlight of that channel. And I didn't do anything over there on the Drunk 3PO channel for like 2 years since the Acolyte. I'm like, let me just delete it. Or I was going to just change the name to the Rebellion podcast. Like everything that I did here was going to be over there. But, it just didn't work out that way. It just didn't work out that way. But we got a cool thing going. Also, sorry, guy. Like today, like it is what it is. Like today is such a unique. Like I can't believe 500 people is listening to me rambling on. Too many good things from the past get deleted. Yeah, it happens. You move forward. I like looking at that old stuff. I love the Transformers comics. I got to catch up. I'm behind. I'm glad like life is a little different now. So a little different. Spartacus is one of the best movies ever made. It's a Monday, Friday chill stream, says Donna Hall. I got your Donna Hall, the Lego compass. It's off to the side. It's yours when I see you. Odyssey, the thing is, it's like the last thing I wanted to do on YouTube was just try to meet everybody. I'm not in that like crazy make 100 video grind to grow to 1 million. Like it's like I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay like right where we are. I'm good with it. And I've met a lot of cool people along the way, but at the end of the day, the coolest people that I've ever met were all like you guys in the chat. That's why I'm trying to get to places where I could at least shake your hand or give you a hug or whatever on a serious note. Like that means a lot. Traveling with the different cons with Gina that one year and I got to meet so many of you. That was amazing. Cringe. Yeah, it's going to get a lot cringier, so stick around. Yeah, and so we're going to try to do it again this year, like based around like different theme parks and stuff like that. King's Dominion, King's Island, like also like when Mo comes to town where we will have the Carowinds meetup with Blaine and everything. They'll be on weekends. The parks will be busy, but it'll be fun anyway. The best part is hanging out with everybody. When I went to Toronto with Eldridge and Icanis and Cole Hauser and we did Wonderland, we didn't get to ride a lot of stuff, but it was cool to be there. you know, and I just want to try to like see everybody as much as we can. Should we roast this guy? Should we roast you, man? Should we roast you for calling everybody in the chat cringe? Okay, now you touched my heart with more park streams, please. Okay, you came in just in time. Oh, so it's like this is the year of travel, you know? Like there is there's a good chance I'll be I don't know, something's happening in LA. Something might be happening in LA. So like if I'm able to go to Universal Studios Hollywood and hang out with a bunch of people there, like if that makes sense. I got Charleston on the list. We got Savannah, Georgia on the list. Actually, I might be in Miami. Hershey Park is on that list. Kings Island is on that list. It's a lot. And then of course this whole week it's just Toronto, Dallas, San Antonio. It's a lot. Like this is going to be a good year of like trying to see as many people as I can. I still want to go up to the farm, you know, in like September. We're going to try to make that happen, man. As long as you guys keep supporting and I'm able to get on a plane on Spirit Airlines and get there and my lights will stay on, then I'll be there, you know? Vegas. We tried to do New York, man. New York. Oh, dude, man. I might do that again. We'll see. We'll see what Mondani does. New York was we had so much set up for New York. It was going to be so cool. You know. I'm working on it. Now that I have like people in place in New York, I could probably make that happen again. Like the hotel and like I got to like know the manager at the hotel and that will give us the spot like in the bar area. So right there in Times Square. You need to come to Arizona, bro. I want to go to Tombstone so bad. If you go back to New York again, I'm willing. It'll be like I will have everything set up. It was like Krispy Kreme, Times Square, like just doing a little walking around. Like it's cool. I know, man. It's twice I went to New York and a blizzard came. What's up with that? Yeah. Anyway. LOL. I warned you. So what, man? I still wanted to go. Also, like the one thing that I'm really looking forward to more than anything is like the big Goonies house get together sometime this year. That's gonna be awesome. When I finally get the call from the owners and they're like, you can bring people in the house now because they're filming something in there. So it's like until the filming's done and set out, they won't let anybody in to reveal it. But once I get the thumbs up, we're putting that on the calendar, dude. And I'm like, we'll be in Portland. Yeah, that's happening. I'm just waiting. Mo's coming with me too. There's like I talked to Mo on the phone. I'm like, Mo's coming with me. If they allow me to go inside the house, once I get the text, you can come in the house. We are putting that on the freaking calendar, dude. We'll give everyone like 3 months. Putting that on the calendar, bro. 3 or 4 months, like easy. But I'm like, Mo, like getting on a plane. Probably spend like 3 or 4 days there at the guy that owns the Short Circuit house. He's turned that house into an Airbnb. I was like, bro, I got some people coming. Like we could stream from there. I could do my show from there. Let me know about Savannah. I will let everybody know about everything. It's all coming around. It's all coming around. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. It's going to be these next 2 weeks is going to be wild. Will I have a show tomorrow or not? I don't know. Phew. I don't know. I'll see you guys on daily. What a crazy Monday. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for putting up with me and always supporting and keeping the lights on over here. It's going to be a bumpy 2 weeks. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be a bumpy 2 weeks for streams. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm out. I'll see you guys in about an hour.